Hello and welcome back to the question solving of MST-001. So we are back again with the sixth question where we left off. And before I start, I will also give you this instruction again that if you find any irregularities in the answers that I have given, please do point them out and put them in the comment section so that everyone could benefit from them. And let's just start. So the question says the cost of 2 pens, 3 notebooks and 4 books is 260. All right, cool. And cost of 4 pens, 5 notebooks and 3 books is 290. Then 3 pens, 2 notebooks and 5 books is 320. All right, so now it asks me to find 3 pen, 2 notebooks and 4 books cost. So, and it's also stating that you need to use matrix techniques to solve the given equations. Alright, so how do we write the equation? The way that we write the equations is this is the matrix form. So these are the unknowns x, y, z. They represent values of pen, notebook and books respectively. So on the left side it is the number of books, notebooks and books that is given to us, and these are the prices. So now how do we proceed? So the first thing that we could do is this. So first step is R2 minus R1 and replace this with R2. So we take the second row and double the row 1 and subtract it from the second row. Then the second operation is to do R3 plus R2, and that operation is done on R3 itself. Then when you do the third operation, that's R1 minus 3 times R3, this is done on the first row. The last step that I did, now the thing to notice here is that you could take any step. It's absolutely up to you. These are the steps that I took, so there's no hard and fast rule that you do this way, but you can actually infer what I'm doing from here so that it helps you out, but this is not hard and fast rule to do this way. Alright, then the last step is R2 plus R3. When we do that and we replace that R2 with the R2 plus R3, this gives us zeros in the second column, 2 zeros in the second column. So what I would do is I would expand the second column, this column, and find the determinant. And before we do that, there's one thing that you have to do. You have to like, share and subscribe. The reason I'm saying this to you is because when you like it, the algorithm pushes it forward so that people could see and there could be more engagement. And if you have comments, share, and you've subscribed the channel, definitely it helps other people as well to solve their assignments. It shows up in the feed of other people as well. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and after that we will expand along C2. So when we do that, we find the determinant, that's minus 1, because minus 1 would be the symbol, I would say the sign here, because minus comes on these places, 0, minus 3 and minus 5. So if you would expand on these places, you will get a minus sign here, and then you expand. So what you get is minus 7 into minus 5 is 35, minus 3 4s are 12. So if you do that, the determinant comes out to be minus 23. Now that you have to find the values of x, y and z, you should know what delta 1, delta 2 and delta 3 is, and if you do not know them, I will give you a brief of how to do that. So what you do is, if you want delta 1, you would replace all these values on the column 1. Then if you want delta 2, you would replace the second column with these values, and if you want delta 3, you would replace these values with this value, and you find the determinant with those replaced values. So I have cut short everything for you, and I found out what delta 1, 2 and 3 for you. Now delta 1 is minus 610, 2 is 240 and 3 is this. So the price of one pen would be delta 1 by delta of the original matrix, which was minus 23. So when you calculate that, it comes out to be 26.5, and it is decimal. That's absolutely fine. This is something nearest to 1 decimal place, and that's absolutely fine because this is a price, and price can be in decimal. So one notebook is 10.4, the book price is 43.9. Now you want to find for, I guess, 3 pens, 2 books, 4 books and 2 notebooks. Just multiply these values with 3, 2 and 4 respectively, and this is the answer that you get. And I would be much happy if you have any questions here, and if you point out any mistakes, please write them down in the comment section. I'll pin the comments, and till that time, please like, share and subscribe. And if you feel like sharing it with your friends on WhatsApp, do that. And yeah, you can do one more thing, you can support my channel, and that would be a good deal, like doing it on Google Pay, Rohit @OKHDFC Bank. Anything that you could support, or give me a hi, hello, I would answer your questions there as well. Or you could also ping me on applied statistics pgd@gmail.com. You can also ping me there if you have any questions. That's my personal email ID for this channel. So till then, see you in the next video. Bye bye.